Welcome back, citizens, and thanks for watching. We'd like to thank all of our patrons and channel members. Thank you so much for your support. If you enjoy our content, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button to help the channel grow. In today's episode, we'll be visiting the Baker system and learning about its planets, features of interest, history, and lore. And that episode starts right now. The Baker system is a small binary system consisting of two main sequence dwarf K-stars orbited by 4 planets, a space station, and 5 jump points within its 8 AU boundaries. The jump points connect the Baker system to the Osiris system through a large jump point, to the Tyax system through a medium jump point, to the Thesong system through a large jump point, to the Yaman system through a large jump point, into the Keel system through a large jump point. Though the binary star system is of great interest to the scientific community, Baker has seen little use by the general civilian population. Poor placement of the planets makes terraforming impossible, and as a result, the system's sparse population is mostly confined to Xenia, a Covalex shipping hub near Baker 3. This relative isolation has made it an ideal spot for underground racing, the most well-known of which is the Able Baker Challenge. The first successful transit to Baker occurred in 2522 when the jump point to Baker was discovered by accident in the Keel system. Baker remained relatively forgotten due to the fact that binary stars traditionally offer little value to humans. Even when a planet within a binary star's green zone can be terraformed, the gravitic stress associated with passing too close to or between 2 stars renders attempts at civilization a moot point. However, Baker was subsequently explored by a purely scientific expedition. From a settlement or resources standpoint, Baker's first 3 worlds were written off immediately after the system was charted. None could be terraformed in a fashion that would sustain life permanently, and none had the resources that made traveling close to the system's stars worthwhile for major corporations. Baker 1 is a small planet with a dense iron core that is in dangerously close orbit around Baker's 2 suns. This proximity leads to an unstable orbit trajectory, and scientists posit that its orbit will steadily decay until it is assumed by the larger star within the next 150 million years. Baker 2 is a typical smog planet, a sickly yellow-green worldlet with a dense and highly poisonous atmosphere. While not significantly crushed by the system star's gravity during its rotation, Baker 2's atmosphere is so unsupportive of human life that terraforming has never been a serious option here. In fact, the toxic mix is also incredibly corrosive to standard spacecraft hulls. The planet made headlines recently when a freelancer piloted by suspected gunrunners attempted to hide out at Baker 2, only to find their ship literally dissolving out from under their feet. Baker 3 is an ice giant, a churning mass of white with deep blue veins. The planet's circumference has increased noticeably since its discovery, something astrophysicists are keeping a watchful eye on. The final planet in the Baker system has no atmosphere or magnetic field, but is home to very dense mineral deposits. Shubin Interstellar has been granted claim rights to Baker 4, and a mining outpost named the Geological Investigation Outpost, or GIO, is now the planet's most notable feature. Spacecraft can come and go from GIO, although the Shubin constructed facilities on the planet are Spartan at best. GIO mostly consists of a vast network of interconnected mining tunnels deep underground, marked on the planet's surface by a group of utilitarian buildings. In 2945, Shubin held the Shubin Mine Rescue Challenge in GIO, an event in which participants competed to win prizes in categories such as angle vertical rescue, firefighting, and zero-G accident rescue. Xenia is a Covalex shipping hub constructed to support the burgeoning travel lanes between Baker and the Xi'an Empire. Xenia has expanded by leaps and bounds with the realization that operating through the station allows merchants to avoid the increasingly high tariffs associated with moving goods through more populated systems. The station itself has grown into a series of prefab habitation facilities, joining together cargo bays to form a ring. These bays range from pressurized hangars for smaller ships to massive vacuum wet docks capable of servicing the largest freighter designs. Larger ships flying under Covalex registry and carrying bulk goods typically disperse their cargo at Xenia, where private enterprise crews can pick up contracts for delivery to the surrounding systems. Xenia is a great place for newly formed hauler crews to learn the tricks of the trade. There's not a great deal of profit in helping Covalex avoid import taxes, but it is ideal for inexperienced crews looking to find their space legs. The station's active job board is also a good place to pick up longer duration missions with higher payouts. While Baker's 3 inner planets may be useless in any formal sense, they have taken on a new life as one of the galaxy's most dangerous unofficial racetracks, where the Able Baker Challenge pits pilots against each other and the environmental dangers. Racers are alerted to the time of the event one standard Earth day before it is set to begin. The challenge consists of 3 legs, connected by quantum travel phases which can only be initiated at specific locations. First, pilots must navigate the space that surrounds Baker 3, which is filled with dangerous ice crystals that can impair instrumentation and severely hamper visibility. The second stage is called Breathing the Vapors. This segment involves ring targets that are placed very close to Baker 2's toxic atmosphere. Pilots must navigate the course carefully to avoid hull damage. Finally, pilots make their way to Baker 1, where the final leg is a weapons-free race. Unlike more civilized events, racers are not immediately disqualified for the destruction of an opponent's ship, although pilot kills are still forbidden. This makes for one of the most dangerous competitions in the galaxy. Navigating the course is considered a badge of honor among underground racers, although official racing teams avoid the Able Baker Challenge for the most part. As it is an unofficial race organized by unknown concerns, the challenge has no rules concerning weapons or other safety procedures, and especially competitive racers have been known to gun down opponents even in early race phases in order to gain an edge. Visitors should also be aware that the underground nature of the challenge has led to a significant number of casualties among amateurs. As Baker has no recognized worlds, it is patrolled irregularly by the UEE Navy. You may find yourself in danger when traveling in this system. Well, that's the Baker system. Thanks for watching. More systems will be coming soon. We'll see you in the verse, and happy mining.